Today is Saturday, day 246. I weighed in this morning at 181.6 for a 0.4 pound loss. So gradually grinding it down to the below 180, but hopefully I get there. I think if I kept up the momentum and continued to eat like every meal at home the last couple days of the week, I would have definitely gotten there. But either way, I'll hopefully hit it next week. I recalibrated the bike today, so I use these 3 pieces that they send you, and then I watched a YouTube video on how to do it. Essentially, it's not too bad. The most annoying thing is removing the sweat guard water holder or bottle water holder thing. Removing that and then screwing that back in when you're done. So you remove that, and then you open like a certain screen. There's a YouTube video that helps you do it. But yeah, you open up a certain screen, basically like a recalibrate screen, and you start it. So basically it has you turn the knob all the way to the left, and then turn it all the way to the right, and then you go back all the way to the left, and then you insert this in the magnets, I guess, as a way to kind of like you're not starting the gauge. Like you're gonna give it like 30 quarter turns, but you're not starting it right at the the very loosest. So it's just a way to gauge that, and then you just gradually give it a quarter turn, and then you hit next, and a quarter turn, hit next, and you do it like 31 or 32 times or something. And when I finished it, I don't know if I did it perfectly, but I could still turn it to the right more. So it wasn't all the way to the max, but also you didn't start it all the way at the beginning. So I don't know if that's perfect or not, but I mean, these are what you're using to do the quarter turn. So it's like this turns a quarter, this turns a quarter, and so on and so forth. And I don't know, but either way, after I did it, my bike was significantly easier in terms of resistance. So not like as easy as my friends in San Francisco, but still my bike had gotten harder. I mean, it definitely had. I'd been struggling on it the last few weeks, and I mean, like yesterday I hit on one of my rides, like I hit like a 320 output, which that's what I started at. Like that was my very first ride. So I definitely think my bike had gradually grown a little more difficult. And so, but it's hard for me to gauge. Like I have nothing to base it on. I mean, I went out to San Francisco. My friend's was way easier. Mine's now a little bit easier. But it's hard to know over time how much, since I bike every day, it's like a very gradual thing that maybe happened. It's hard to tell how much of that was just me maybe being tired or whatnot. But either way, I definitely, I hit a record. Like I did a 90-minute class afterwards, and I hit a record on that. And so my bike is definitely like I say, slightly easier, especially in the mid to upper ranges. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to redo it again. I'll probably at least keep this for a month or two, because it is a hassle to do that. I mean, that probably took me 30 minutes. Now, granted, I wanted to make sure I was doing it right, so I kept checking the YouTube video, going back and forth. And screwing one of those screws in was kind of difficult, just because of the placement of it. So yeah, I mean, it took some time, but I'm glad I did it. And it's honestly, mentally, I'm happier just because of how hard it was the last week or so. It's kind of mentally taxing to get such low outputs when you've been gradually improving, and then all of a sudden you've seen this huge decline. So yeah, I don't know, for me a little bit frustrating. I kept always turning off my personal record just because I didn't want to see it, because I was so far behind it every time. So anyway, but I got that done. Also, there's been some clicking on my bike. It's probably been going on for about a month or so now. I often put on my headphones so it doesn't bother me. But I Googled that, and according to other people, it's the bearings. So they said to contact customer service, like take a video of it, the clicking. It's just like it's hard to explain, but it's just like a low clicking, click, 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 click. It didn't used to happen when I first got the bike, but I guess it's the bearings need to be replaced or something like that. So, I mean, I'm within the 1-year warranty, so I'm definitely going to take care of that, make a video of it, and get that shot. But today I biked. I did a 10-minute bike ride right after I did the recalibration. Did a 10-minute bike ride just to kind of test it out. Noticed it was a bit easier. But then I went for a 90-minute bike ride, just getting that mileage up, and I hit a record. I mean, it was an exhausting class still, so great workout, but mentally it felt good to, like, you know, not grind through it at such low levels like I've been doing the last few weeks or so. So anyway, hit a record, and not like I say, not like at my friend's ride where I could just easily have 300 plus watts, but in that range where you know, I can kind of average in the 200s if I'm kind of pushing it hard, and then burst speed up into the 300s for like maybe 30 seconds plus. So kind of maybe back to what I used to have. So again, I don't know. I think definitely it gradually tightened up or something. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to keep it like this, and probably maybe 2 months or so, I'll probably recalibrate. It's not such a hard thing to do, but again, I don't want to do it all the time. I guess that's it. I will see you tomorrow.